Hello, welcome to the Steam Game Festival of Spring 2020, where I'm trying out some of these demos, and this one is Curious Expedition 2. I haven't played Curious Expedition 1, so I hope that that's not going to spoil anything, but, well, I'm saying spoil, like, I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. Maybe I'll like this and go and play the previous one, but for now, we're just playing the Curious Expedition 2 demo. We're going to see what it's all about. I have to apologise if there's any like dropped frames in these videos as well, because I have noticed when I've been going back through editing some of them that I think it's just because I'm recording on a laptop that it can't really handle recording the video and playing the game at the same time. So that's what I think is the problem. But if anyone notices what the problem actually is, please let me know, and then I'll be able to try and solve it next time. I don't know why this is taking so long. I feel like we're frozen already. Well, here we go. Choose leader. Each expedition leader has different followers, gear, and skills. So we have anthropologist, native culture specialist, or treasure hunter, bold raider of tombs. Did I say nature or native? Because I meant to say native. Native culture specialist or bold raider of tombs. I mean, this attracts me more. Probably the unpopular choice. After long days of travelling, I finally arrived in Paris and the under construction grounds of the Exposition Universelle. Here I was to find fame and fortune among the great explorer clubs of this noble city. Brimming with optimism, I look out on the fairgrounds. Paris. The expo grounds in Paris is your hub between expeditions. Each location in the hub has a different purpose. Right, so this is our hub. What happened to the Eiffel Tower? Oh, okay, so this is our thing. I thought it was these buildings, but it wasn't. Going to the bar. I entered the famed Le Hogenberg, the glass clock. You should never try and make me read something that's not English. Even English I struggle with. The glass clock, and surveyed my surroundings. Renowned as a meeting place for the would-be explorers, it was a likely place to find eager adventurers to join my trek. Let's recruit some people, shall we? I gave word that I was looking for hardy men and women to join my expedition. Soon, I had gathered a small set of brave adventurers to choose between. Okay, cool. So, Joby Voss, the field nurse. Level 3, capacity 2, field nurse level 3, increases health recovery speed of all trek members. I've got no idea what these treks consist of, or these expeditions, so I don't know what's going to be a good choice. Alcoholic has a bad drinking habit and will lose loyalty if not continuously supplied with alcohol. So, I mean, obviously a nurse is probably exactly what you want on an expedition, but also, like, if you're stranded on a desert island, you might not have alcohol. Mr. Lee the donkey. Level 3 pack animal. A strong beast of burden that can carry additional items. Edward. I'm just going to call him Edward. Edward. Maybe. Edward. Fortescue. I feel like I'm butchering this. Level 3 naval flare. Begins each expedition with an advanced naval flare for scouting terrain. Is this like a turn-based like thing? I'm not sure. Naval flare cooldown -6. Or is it seconds? It sounds like I might take him. We could use an experienced seaman like Edward Fortescue and welcomed him to our party. He's only got one leg. proper pirate. The bustle of construction in the fairgrounds hummed around me. There he is. I returned to the bar once more, making myself comfortable. Okay, so we were only allowed to take one person. That's okay. Let's start the expedition and see what that's all about. It was my last night in Paris and I decided to celebrate over drinks. The evening before we were to depart, I spent a pleasant evening with the Trek. Some in my party were already noticeably feeling the effects of imbibing. Edward Fortescue clapped me on the shoulder, declaiming that I was a fine fellow. He suggested that I surely would be happy to stand the crew drinks for the evening. I hesitated. Every franc in our budget could be vital in the days ahead. Could I spare the money on such luxury? Nah, he's just taking advantage. Right? Edward had already indulged heavily, and I didn't want to risk our survival on frivolities. He grunted, disappointed, and walked away. We got decreased loyalty. I know, but like, you don't drink too much. You need to be ready to go the next day. And we might need that money later on, you know. Sorry, I'm a party pooper. That's just me. Ancient legends told of a great golden temple on the island that loomed ahead. A massive ancient thing and made of pure gold. 5 out of 8 managed trek. I don't know what that means. I was to find this legendary structure, adding to the already substantial honour of Lux Labs. New objective: enter the gold pyramid. Okay. Movement. Left click, set a waypoint. Click again to move there. Right click, remove waypoints. Right, give me a second. So we're on like a board. Study the native tribe. Conduct trade. Complete a native quest. Rest in village. Encounter natives in the wild. Discover tribe traits. So that's some quests we've got. And to enter the golden pyramid. Not sure what this is. These are our Trek members then. I don't know what any of them do. I guess that's a tribe person there. And we've got whiskey, usable in map. A bottle of fine aged whiskey, good for keeping spirits high. So that would have been good if we'd had that nurse with us, I guess. 6 bottles of whiskey. Oh, sanity 20. Coston Flare. This device was invented by Martha J. Coston, originally intended to be used for signaling at sea. It can also be helpful in revealing nearby areas. Be careful with flammable material. Alright. Maximum 3 dice per combat round. First aid kit contains everything one needs to patch up wounds. Naval flare. Advanced variant of the Coston flare that can be used multiple times. But it's got a cooldown of 19 days. And we've got 5 regular flares and 2 first aid kits. Oh, so that's 100, and this is like changing the thing. Oh, we've got weight. Honestly, I don't really know what to do, so what if we just go to like here? Open up some of the map. Wood structure. So it kind of tells us what each environment is. I don't know what happens if we reach 0. Maybe we can find things to keep it full. I found a question mark. So we're going to the question mark. See what it is. As we approached some strange looking holes in the ground, we were astounded when gigantic carnivorous plants suddenly sprang from within. We managed to stay out of their clutches, but we would do well to stay observant and avoid these plants in the future. They are some big plants. So, how can we tell if we're going to go through them again? Needle plants. So, all these holes here. Well, I mean, we don't really have much of a choice. If we want to go here. Oh, and then that might refill our thing there. And then also we'll have completed a thing. Yeah, let's go to this village. Try not to get eaten by carnivorous plants. Maybe we can trade. As I entered the village, my composure was broken by something warm and wet slobbering against the side of my face. I leapt back reflexively before spying the culprit, a large cow looking at me with love-struck eyes. I ignored the laughter around me and greeted the villagers, giggling. The villagers observed us with curiosity and offered us what they could. Shepherdji care seemed to know the language and began to converse freely. Villages are key locations where you can interact with the locals. Rest here to recover sanity. Is this sanity or is this like stamina or... So we can't visit the ruler because we have to have 5 standing. A man from the village unrolled a map revealing the villagers' trade goods. Village barter. Trade your items of equal or greater value to acquire goods from villagers. Give more than you get to improve your standing. Okay. So this is our crew. This is the tribe. Let's barter. How do we know? Oh, okay, so that tells us how many coins things are worth. Right. We've got a spear. I mean, what kind of things do we need? We've got a machete. Colourful marbles. Good for trading with cultures too naive to know the value of a franc. That's what we need to sell. Anthropological studies. Your field notes on this island's native peoples. Fame value increases as you discover more information. Well, we're not selling that. But that's going to go up because, yeah, we're going to rest in the village and we're going to conduct a trade. Let's see then, because like I don't know where we stand with needing weapons and stuff, because I don't really know exactly, again, what the game's about. So we've got a spear. Equipable in hand. See, that one's equipped, so maybe, yeah, we need more people to be armed, right? Native shield. A shield made of tough cowhide stretched over a wooden frame. Red berries. Somewhat sour but nutritious and energizing. Bait. A strongly scented bait that attracts enemy aggression. Coca leaves. Leaves with an interesting adrenalizing effect. Also makes wonderful revitalizing tea. Okay, for sanity. But we've got like 6 alcohol that does a better job. Horn flute. A peculiar organic object that produces a faint and unnatural sound. seems to be able to distract wildlife. Keen-eye mushroom, a strange-looking mushroom. It is said to grant an extraordinary sharpness of vision. That's probably to let us see more of the map or something. And then water. Water in some territories is hard to come by. So that's on sale for 0, so we can just take that. So I guess this is what they're going to trade us, and this is what we're going to trade them. So can we take all of these then? For free. Desert travel cost -5, so it means we can travel further for less, right? That's what I'm getting from that. Let's see. What's this trinket again? I don't think I read this one. A preciously crafted trinket with golden elements that makes a great present will improve the loyalty of a person if gifted. Right, I don't know the importance of loyalty yet, so I think I might see if I can buy a spear. And then I can sell them a marble, 2 marbles. And then I might get some favour with them, or whatever the word was. I'm going to need the rest of this stuff. Take some red berries. Wait, put that back. Bait, no. 5. So that's for 10 sanity. That's for 5 sanity. So they're better, right? They cost the same amount of money. There, let's do that. I reached a deal with the natives. And we have conducted a trade. And now let's... See, now we're 8 out of 8. Does that mean that we're full? Like, we've got too much stuff? As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. -2 standing, why? What did we do? I regaled the villagers with stories of my travels. I would like to know what you think. So far, intrigued, a young warrior asked me if my homeland was superior to their village. Civilized life is superior, local life is superior. Shall we just try and stay in with them so that we don't upset them? I told the villagers that I preferred being close to nature and that I admired their way of life. They were visibly happy with my answer. It's good that you appreciate our ways. +1 standing. Cool. We just rested for 5 days. I wonder what happens if we get to talk to their leader. I recovered in the village for nearly a week. I felt an undercurrent of trust here. We're still at -1 though. We haven't been anywhere to trade anything else. We packed up and sailed forth as new adventures were waiting. The natives were quiet as I left. So that says find the golden pyramid and enter its ancient halls. We still need to encounter natives in the wild and complete a native quest. But really, we should be looking village by village, shouldn't we? We can't climb over mountains. And we don't want to go back through these things here. It's saying how much each tile costs, so Dry lands cost nothing, so we should be aiming to go. So 8. Yeah, okay, this is starting to make more sense. So like shallow lake costs 2. We're going over here. Travel. We found another question mark there. I guess if we... Oh, we got some raw meat. I guess if we get stranded anywhere... I should probably go to a wood structure as well to see what it is. But, if we get stranded anywhere... Maybe... I don't know what I was going to say. Examine tomb. Yeah, let's do it. And then there is that there as well. An ancient ruined tomb was barely visible among the dunes. Who knew what lurked within? I do not like this place. You really worry too much. I don't think he's worried too much. It's a bit strange going into a tomb. We entered the dark tomb. Mankind had not set foot here for hundreds of years. In the center of the room lay a stone sarcophagus. We're opening it. Of course we're gonna open it. Oh god. Dust filled the air as we lifted the cover from the sarcophagus. I reeled backwards as an animated mummy was revealed and began to lurch towards me. I'm gonna have to fight it. We don't have a choice. Oh, wow. Okay, right. The battle was long and arduous, but I emerged victorious. It's in placeholder combat. To streamline the demo, combat is not shown. Join Alpha to get the full experience. So I can't show you what combat looks like. But we won. We deprived the remains of anything useful. We all gained XP. We got -1 standing. We can take the mummy. Yes, let's take the mummy. Why wouldn't we take the mummy? Overburdened. You are carrying too much. You can still move, but it's very costly. Right click to drop items. We used the berries. Eduardo Fortescue started to show irrational fears. We've angered the spirits. Are you okay? Totally missed what that said over there. Cool. Are we less overburdened now? Is there a way, like, oh, I suppose. Yeah, let's just go. Hopefully we don't get eaten by the... Oh, no, wait, because there's one down there as well. Oh, I can move. That's good. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, man. I sneeze so loud. Bless me. So we've got this whole map down here. Kind of looks like England. Not the terrain, but the... the shape. Forgot that one. I know there was someone wandering around here, surely, wasn't there? But, because we're going to be going further down, so we're not going to be coming back here. Explore old camp. I had discovered the abandoned campsite of a failed expedition. I noticed a pile of bones that had been recently cracked open and sucked dry of their marrow. Ugh. Dice challenges. One action here requires you to roll dice. Roll non-blank faces in the shown colour to succeed. Yay! We did good. Okay, I did not know what was going to happen there. I didn't really understand. I guess that was a flip of a coin because it said 50%. I stopped the trek to begin a thorough search of the camp, ignoring the risk. So I suppose if we didn't roll, we would have explored it and got attacked or something. I searched the camp thoroughly, uncovering an assortment of valuable goods. I should have just sold all the marbles. Does all of this mean we're over encumbered? Because I think someone needs to equip this. An incense burner used for religious ceremonies emits a soothing scent. Whiskey. A bottle of fine aged whiskey, good for keeping spirits high. Thankfully they stack. A treasure map. A wrinkled old map that shows the location of a buried treasure. We'll need to use a shovel to dig at the marked spot. We don't have a shovel, but we'll definitely take that. Also, when this is saying maximum 3 dice per combat round, so I'm guessing the combat is based on dice as well, which I think is actually quite fun. Quite a cool idea. Well, cool idea. It's like, I guess I'm just thinking of XCOM. Right, we took all that. Might as well. Feel like, yeah, we're totally overburdened, but if we head back to this village, we can make it and sell some stuff. We'll be exhausted, but we're supposed to make it. We've gone down to 0 already. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we not make it? Oh no. Oh shit. I should have drunk some of the whiskey or something. I awoke in the night to find Eduardo Fortescue missing. I began to search frantically for clues, and it wasn't long before I found a note that he had left behind. Do not wait for me. I have found my own path. One day we shall see each other again. Oh no. This was tantamount to suicide. Surely no one could survive alone in these wilds. Minus Ed. Why did I even choose you? Should have chosen the donkey. As I tried to sleep that night, the words echoed in my head. Could I somehow have stopped this rash action? Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry. Yeah, everyone's sanity is like well low. I don't even know, in fact, how to know. Oh, this is the sanity. I thought that was how far you could go. I'm really confused, to be honest. Enter the village. I need to sell some goods. Cool. Let's trade. I wonder what that there means. Right, we're selling the marbles. We might as well sell that because it's worth more than the whiskey. Might as well sell the meat. Sell the mummy? Or is that treasure or something? Like what? I don't know what that means. Now I was standing up here. I didn't really want anything back for it. They're actually selling us it back at how much we paid then. I don't even need the spear because there's no combat, right? So I could sell the spear and the... No, keep the machete, but I could sell the spear. Let's do that. I used to deal with the natives. Visit ruler. I want to know what this is. As I entered the hut, the chieftain was embroiled in a heated argument with his advisors. I stayed silent, waiting nervously until they finished. After a moment, they noticed my presence, and all eyes fell on me. I swallowed and quietly introduced myself. I could feel tension in the air, but I was allowed to make one request. Should I ask for a... Oh no, I'll learn about the tribe. Oh no, was I only allowed to make one? Shoot. I asked permission to spend the evening interviewing the tribe. I should have asked for a quest. In order to learn more about these people. After careful consideration, I was granted. I spent that night probing the village with my questions and learned much. They told me their chieftain, who ruled with absolute authority. They told me of their chieftain, who ruled with absolute authority. He earned his position by force of arms and retained it until death. My inquiries complete, I returned and gave my thanks to the chieftain the following morning. I emerged from the hut, blinking rapidly as my eyes adjusted to the light outside. We felt more than welcome, and the villagers seemed excited at our presence. Let's rest. As I prepared for the night, I was invited by an older villager to learn more about the tribe's history. It seemed my good reputation here was making the locals open up more. That's good. That should tick off that box. I spent a fascinating evening with the villager, learning more about their history and stories. Why do I lose standing though? Stories of the village. They believed that all objects had a spirit, all things an agency. Their shamans grew wise by communicating with these spirits. Something happened. Oh, we recovered. I recovered in the village for nearly a week. We felt more than welcome, and the villagers seemed excited about our presence. So that's gone down from 8 to 6, and I wonder if it's because we lost someone, so maybe we can carry less. If that's how the stuff we're carrying. Because I know some of the stuff that we're carrying is light. It doesn't weigh anything. Can I rest once more? Invited us to sit with them. A prominent villager approached me, offering a ritual exchange of gifts. Damn, I sold all my stuff. Obsidian skull. A mysterious artifact that pulses with a dark power. I can't afford it. I thought it was gifts, not a trade. They're not going to be happy. I regretted their offence, but we could not spare none of our equipment. Your mother would be ashamed. I didn't think of that, right. Oh, all that work and now they don't like us again. Right. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's leave. We got ready and headed out as new adventures. If we'd left earlier, they wouldn't have all just been quiet as we left. Right. This is where I want to go. Travel. Just keep finding raw meat. Stop. New region discovered, dry land. Oh, is that it? How's everyone doing? Do you want some whiskey? Oh no. Did he just become an alcoholic? Oh, sugar. Oh, I didn't know we could do this. Left click. Use an item. Right click, drop an item. Click on the characters to see details. Translator. Yep. Increase sanity when resting in villages. Alcoholic. I didn't realise he was an alcoholic. So I know there's 2 bars. I'm guessing one's sanity and one's loyalty. Can create studies. Can I make him carry that? The dog. Oh, the dog. Brings back meat from small game periodically as you travel. Cool. I wanted to look at the treasure map, but we don't have a shovel. Burial grounds can never be a good thing. I approached what seemed to be a sacred burial ground of the locals. I felt an uneasy shiver run down my spine. I had heard stories of consequences of disturbing sacred ground. We could offer the mummy. Dig with hands. We're gonna lose that bet. Can we offer the mummy? We haven't found our goal yet. Oh no, it doesn't like that. It likes that. What about meat? Mummy and meat. And whiskey. I don't know what that ribbon thing means. Could just do 2 whiskeys. Oh, the first aid kit. Because we don't have any combat. I placed the offering atop the most impressive of the burial mounds, feeling at peace with my sacrifice. Is that it? Shitting me? We're going here. Dark albino stag. Oh no, this guy. Trader. Don't have anything left to trade though. I was enveloped by an awe-inspiring sandstorm and was bodily picked up and spirited away. It was several days later when I finally got my bearings. Oh, what? We haven't moved. We need to drink whiskey. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, we should have gone for that maybe. Approach traveller. To my surprise, I encountered a colourfully dressed travelling merchant. He gave a wide grin when he saw me, placing a bulging pack full of wares on the ground. He seemed to be in a splendid mood and presented rare wares that he produced from a hidden compartment in his pack. Is the water a good thing? I can't tell. I'm overburdened if I take that. Still overburdened. Maybe I should use some of these flares. Protection against wildlife. Storm lantern provides light. A lucky rabbit's foot. Horn flute distracts wildlife. Treasure map, treasure map. Keep hold of the shovel. If it costs less to travel and we've got more of these. Our business concluded, I ventured into the wilderness once more. Don't really know. No, forget about that. Let's go here. Oh, I meant to drink whiskey. Oh, we found the pyramid. Is that going to end the game? Do we go there first and then come back? Feel like we can make it. Got plenty of whiskey. Explore. What's this? We've got decreased loyalty. Everyone rejoiced at the sight of water. A shining beacon of hope in the midst of all of this desolate region. We were happy to gather some water. We prepared a camp to catch our breath. This was a good place, and I was sure that we would get some well-deserved rest here. The sun had already set, and the sounds of the wildlife had died down, yet in the darkness I suddenly heard the strange and haunting song of some nocturnal bird. Several birds called to one another, sounding almost as if they were singing a duet. The sounds comforted me, colouring my dreams as I drifted off to sleep. Our time here was well spent. The oasis lay before us like an island of life in a sea and sand of nothingness. Something else there as well. I think we should oh no, that's weightless. That's weightless. What should we drop? So what actually weighs? That weighs. That weighs. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I've got so much water. So that's the yeah. We need to get rid of something. I mean, we don't need all this water, do we? Well, not all of the water, just those 11. Yeah. Right. give him some to make him feel better. Let's travel. Who is this? Natives. Encounter natives in the wild, that is on our list. Don't run away. I encountered a small party of natives in the wild. They greeted me formally with a small hand gesture. Sensing an opportunity, I asked if they had any information that might be of use. They seemed reluctant at first to share what they knew. However, after some cajoling, they agreed to trade for directions to a nearby something. Give them the mummy. Give them the meat. Satisfied with the trade, they gave careful instructions on how to reach the location. We thanked them and they went on their way. The only thing we haven't done is a quest, but I don't know what exactly they just told us the location of there, because I think some of these came open, but not seeing anything that we haven't already seen. Right, let's do the pyramid. Let's drink some whiskey and go to the pyramid. The shining structure of the golden pyramid beckoned us to victory. We'd overcome all to achieve success. I hardly dared believe it existed. After all the hardship, tremendous relief overcame me. I knew that my name, Henry Rooks, would be synonymous with victory, fortune and glory. Success! Thank you for playing the Curious Expedition 2 Alpha demo. Sign up for access to the closed alpha at curious-expedition.com. Well, that was that game. I like that. That was really cool. It felt like kind of a board game in a video game format, which I like. I never actually get to play anything like that. I don't really know any of them. And sometimes it's like I feel intimidated by them if they're hard to learn. This just felt like it was all automated enough that it was quite easy to follow and stuff. I liked it. That would be on the top half of my list of the demos that I've tried so far for sure. I think that's pretty cool. So on that note, I'm going to leave you with that. And I have 2 more games to play, at least. And I'm going to crack on with them now, because this seems to be my way of coping through all of this madness. And I hope if anyone's watching that you're enjoying it. And I apologise again if there's any dropped frames or anything like that in these videos, because I'm just doing the best that I can with what I've got. Unfortunately, I don't have a PC, and it's not likely I'm going to get one in the near future at all, because as much as I could use one, in this time, the way the world is, I do not have enough money. So, sadly, I've learnt a lesson anyway, that maybe I'm not going to do any Let's Plays on my laptop. I'll just stick with the PlayStation, but at least I know now. So apologies, it may not even have affected this video, but I know it has definitely affected previous videos, and I must put it out all over that it's not the games that's doing that, it's my laptop. Okay, right, yes, I will catch you later, and have a good day.